Hello darlings, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and if you're new here, my name's Harley. It's nice to meet you. Today we're going to be doing our first wrap-up of the year. So what we'll be doing in today's video is going over all the manga I have read for the month of January and whatever we might have hauled. So let's start off with the things that we hauled. So in December, I bought a bunch of manga in the Right Stuff sale. I bought Holic 4 through 7, I believe, and I bought After the Rain, the full series by Jun Mayuzuki. I also purchased Cardcaptor Sakura, the collector's edition, 1 through 6. And as a bit of a surprise, we also hauled Chobits. This is the first volume. This is by Clamp. This is the 20th anniversary edition. And I'm really excited to read it. So I didn't actually buy this myself. My husband surprised me with it. He said that I had been working really hard and he wanted to get me something nice. So I am really excited. He is such a sweetheart. He's very thoughtful. So I can't wait to read that and tell you guys what I think. And I'm excited to hear what you think of Chobits too. Do you like it? But that is it for the haul portion in January. We are going to move on to what we have read this month. So for this month, we have read 16 physical manga, and we have read 5 digital manga. So I'm going to start off with the digital manga and get those out of the way. First up for digital manga, we read the series Practice Makes Perfect. This is by Ui Hanamiya. I hope I didn't say that wrong. It is a really cute series, but it is a smut manga, so beware for that. I do recommend this. Let me show you the other covers. This is the second cover, the third cover, and the fourth cover. I found out about this series through Mama Loves Manga, DynamicDylan, and Shaegeeksout. They will be doing a live video here soon, either the last Thursday of January or the first Thursday of next month, I believe. I will link their channels down below. I highly recommend you check them out. They are great, and they are what got me started into reviewing manga. But that is it for Practice Makes Perfect. Volume 1 through 4 does complete the series. So just in case you guys are interested in this series, I'm going to read a little bit about the book. Practice Makes Perfect, Volume 1 by Ui Hanamiya. 28-year-old Japanese national representative for volleyball, Nohara Suzuki, and judo, Takuya Yano, are facing the same problem. They both just got dumped because they were too inexperienced in the world of physical relationships. So what do two overachieving athletes decide to do? Practice, of course. And as Nohara and Takuya practice more and more, they may just find the ones that they are practicing for are each other. So yeah, that was a really cute series. I think I will do a review on it, but it will be posted late next month, or just later in the next month. So up next we have another smut manga. This one is by Yumi Hisawa, and it is called My Boss's Kitten. And I'll read a little bit about that too. Aya was deserted right before her marriage and was left without a place to live. One day, she finds herself wandering back into the house she was supposed to own after her wedding. To her surprise, the cold-blooded boss she hates from work has moved in and is the new owner. A dangerous love ignites under one roof between the girl who lost love and her sadistic boss. Presented by Yumi Hisawa. So that's the first book in this series. I think I might do a review after I have read all of them and not individual volumes. I think I would prefer that. So at some point in the future, you may see a video on this series. So that is it for digital manga. We read 5 in total. Now we're going to move on to the physical volumes on the shelf. So to make this a little easier, we're going to be going shelf by shelf and not in actual reading order. So up first on the shelf, we read Hakame and Mikochi Volume 4. I really liked this one. Here's the cover. And here is the back. This is by Takuto Kashiki. I really do recommend this series. It's very much a comfort read. It is rated teen, but the only thing that I've seen so far is maybe alcohol consumption. But this has a lot of cozy slice of life moments and food pictures. So if you're into that, I definitely recommend you check this out. So up next on the shelf, we have the Delinquent Housewives Volume 2 through 4. We started this series last month and we finished it up this month. Here is the cover. This is a really cute series. I definitely love the illustration work. This is by Nimu Yoko. Here's the back. here is the second one. I'm also sorry if you guys can hear my cat outside. He wants in. Here's the back. And here is the last one. So I do recommend this series, but I definitely recommend you check out my videos on them so you know my thoughts on it. I did have some concerns, and I do feel like that it needed to have another volume at the end. So if you want to know why, you can go check out the videos. I do have a playlist for them. So up next we have Holic. We read volumes 4 through 7 of Holic this month, so we finished this out. So I will show you the covers of these. I adore this series. I am very, very sad that it ended. I really wanted some more. I don't have a complaint on this series other than at the very end I did have questions. Oh, come on. There we go. Here's volume 6. Look how cute he is. I just love their artwork. It's very, very pretty. And then this is the final volume. I really, really enjoyed Holic as a series. I am sad it is over. I have no complaints on that series at all, except that I didn't want it to end, and I did have questions at the end. And I do have videos on each of these books as well if you want to check them out. So moving on. So here we are on the new shelf. And on this shelf we started 2 series. After the Rain, 1 through 3 is what we read this month. This is by Jun Miyazuki. It has such gorgeous artwork. This is one of my favorite covers for it. Here's the back. And here is the last volume we've read for this month. I really like that yellow that they used. And there's the back. So this series I do like, and I have done videos on this so you can hear my full thoughts so far. I have my concerns about the characters. This is about a girl who gets injured. She used to be in track, so she gets injured. She ends up meeting this older man in a diner. He owns it, so she went there and she had a cup of coffee and she developed a crush on him. So she decided to go work in his diner so that she could be closer to him. So this is about her figuring out how she feels and the story between the man that owns the diner and this girl. Now, I will say that the man that owns the diner is like in his 40s and she is a 17-year-old high school student. So I definitely have concerns here. I have my hopes for the series and what I wish would happen, but we shall see. We have 2 more volumes left until we finish, and I really, really hope the ending is how I want it to be. If you are interested in learning more about the series, I do have videos in a playlist. So up next for the second series we started this month is Cardcaptor Sakura. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a gorgeous book. Let me see if I can get this here. I really enjoy this. The only issues I've had with it so far is there is a student-teacher relationship, but it isn't, the big part of the story, and it's a side character. So this is a really good series. If you haven't heard of it, it's like a magical girl series. She has to go around collecting cards to try to save the world. That is the most basic way I can describe it. Here is the second volume. Okay, there we go. Look how gorgeous that is, and I love the foil. It is very, very pretty. I don't know why I decided to rearrange my room. Now it's all awkward over here. So I apologize for the camera if it is shaky. So on this shelf, this month we have read Go For It Nakamura. This is by Sunday. Oh goodness, I could not say this for the life of me. This is a really cute story. This is a BL story. I really liked the colors in the cover and the design of the artwork, so I absolutely had to pick this up. But this is a BL story about this boy here and who he crushes on and his journey on how he tries to get to know his crush. I really had fun with this one. This one was really, really cute. I definitely recommend it. We also read this month our first explicit manga. This is Liquor and Cigarettes. So this is for age 18 and up. This is really good. This is another BL. This has explicit content in it. It is about these two guys here. I don't want to get into too much of what it is about. I do have a video on it, but this is by Ranmaru Zaria. It has absolutely gorgeous art. I definitely recommend this. It was really cute. It definitely left me with all the fangirl feels. So that's all we read. That is 16 physical volumes. We started 2 series, that being After the Rain and Cardcaptor Sakura. We finished 2 series, which was The Delinquent Housewife and Holic. We even have our first 18 plus explicit manga. I am pretty happy with the progress we made this month in our reading. That would be 21 books in total, so 16 physical and 5 digital. So I also thought it would be nice to know each wrap up how many books I have on my shelf, being physical and digital. So on the shelf here, physically, that we have read, because I only shelve what I read, so the stuff up here is to be read. All of this is 25 volumes. I am so excited, and most of it being what we read this month. So for our digital shelf, I have a little bit more, and that is 32 volumes that I have read, and that is a lot to do with Yona of the Dawn. I am caught up to that series, and that is thanks to Momma Loves Manga. She was reading during the month of December and I had to read along with her. And I'm very glad I did. It is a very good manga. I suggest you guys check it out. I may do like a little catch-up video letting you know my thoughts on the series, but I haven't decided yet. But yeah, so most of that is Yona of the Dawn and the rest is what you saw here earlier. That being My Boss's Kitten and Practice Makes Perfect. So this was the wrap up for January 2021. I am really happy with our progress, you guys. We've only just started collecting last month and we're already up to 25 volumes, and I think that's pretty good progress. But that is all for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give a like and subscribe, and comment down below letting me know if you've read or have picked any of these series up. I'm so excited to go into this next month with you guys and see what we read. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay safe out there, darlings, and I will see you next time. Bye! So before I left, I did want to let you guys know that we are losing a book on our shelf. I will be gifting What Did You Eat Yesterday to a friend of mine so that she can read it. I do really like this series, but I think I will continue collecting it a little later. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know we now have 24 books on the shelf because this will be gifted to a good friend of mine. Okay, that's it. Bye-bye!